Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexa Tarot, and if you're watching this after the live stream, you're more than welcome to join if you would like to take part in a 5-minute topic reading that I do on a weekly basis. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and all notification alerts so that when I come on to the channel to do a live or when I have content on my channel, you are the first to know. That being said, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. And those that are watching and joining in the live, you can take that look in the chat room, the chat box. Okay. That being said, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the potential spirit animals that you may currently, um, you know, energetically here be in connection with and their potential purpose in your life right now. Now, if you participated in this live topic reading on July 19th or on July 20th, then these messages, then you will not be placed in the on the list. Okay. That being said, let me just take a quick second here. I'll be right back. All right, intuitive friends, welcome back. Sorry, I had to grab my water. Alrighty, so let's take a look at who has joined us. And if you have already had a reading on July 19th or on July 20th, then I will not be able to place you on the list. I'm only taking the first 4 subscribers to the channel. All right, let's take a look at who's joined us. Hello, 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 B. Welcome. How are you, my dear? Welcome. So the live reading is for new or current subscribers, entertainment purposes only. The only question that I'll be channeling today for free for 5 minutes is the potential spirit animals and their purpose in your life right now. As I said earlier, just take a look in the chat, okay, and you will be able to see my credentials, private reading links, as well as testimonial. Number 1, please read the legal disclaimer. Number 2, I will call you in the order you've appeared in the chat list. Number 3, if you're not present on chat, sorry, it's super early where I'm at. So it's 8:04 in New York, and I was actually up way earlier than that. So there you go. All right, so number 2 is I will call you in the order you've appeared in the chat list. On the chat list. Number 3, if you are not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped in place at the end of the list for a second chance at participating, okay? Number 4, tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey, okay? And last but not least, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace licensed professional, medical, financial, therapeutic legal advice, or professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional, medical, financial, therapeutic legal advice. Please read the legal disclaimers above, and please note that I will only be taking the first four subscribers, whether you are a new subscriber or whether you are a current subscriber. Okay, that being said, welcome, intuitive friends. Hello, B. Great to see you. Purified E Soul, welcome. All right, so let me check the list here. Neither one of you has gotten a reading, so please let me know if you're interested in being placed on the list this morning, or if you're not, just let me know. But so far, I have B and Purified Soul. All right, so we got a yes for B. B is here. And Purified Soul, let me know if you are interested. Okay. Please remember, I only have 4 slots this morning. I will be on later on this afternoon or evening. Okay, Purified Soul, you're next. All right, and then I have just 2 more slots open, and those will fill up in a few minutes. Okay, it is early where I'm at. Some of you, it is super late where you are, but that's the amazing time zones we live in. All right, all righty. So it's 1 p.m. where you be. Where are you? You're 1 p.m. Interesting. But that's why I like to get on sometimes early, because so many of you are in different time zones in different countries. England. Oh, wow. England. Well, welcome. Well, good morning from New York City, the Big Apple. All right, B, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. Let's take a look here. And 12 p.m. here in Ghana. Wow. Well, good morning from New York City. Thank you for joining me. New York City and London are... Well, New York City, it's actually 8:07 at this point. All righty, in the morning, I should say. All right, B, let's take a look here. B, just to remind you that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look here at the potential spirit, your potential current spirit animals and their potential purpose right now at this moment in time. What is their purpose? All right, let's see what's coming through here for you, B. All right, B, remember that this could be in any area of your life, and you have here turtle, okay? Turtle being longevity. All right, there could be this feeling right now at this moment in time, B, where you feel that the momentum is not, things are not moving as quickly as you would like them to move. There may be something here that you've been hoping, wishing, wanting, desiring for quite a long time. And that is because turtles are symbolic here for longevity. Okay. Now, turtle energy is both earth and water. Okay. Here on this deck is being shown as water. Okay. Sometimes they go and they lay their eggs on the land, but go back to the water. Okay. So I'm getting here, there's this yin energy, because earth and water are both yin energies here. So there may be here this sense of like slowly moving into your yin energy, allowing yourself to go with the flow or surrender. I do feel that there, especially now with Mercury in retrograde, and by the way, Mercury is retrograding in Leo. This could be also talking about the sense of you being a little bit more reflective right now at this moment in time, taking a look or looking back to things that have been very meaningful to you. Could be related to family, but it doesn't have to. It could be related here also to some sense of stability as well. So there could be something connected to that. Now, with turtle energy, I'm also getting here, like I said at the top of the reading, the sense of you wanting to gain momentum in something, but you may be feeling either there is either a lack of momentum, a lack of enthusiasm, or there could be here a bit of a delay, which makes sense because right now Mercury is in retrograde. And as you may know, Mercury rules or influences the areas of communication, focus, expression, travel, thoughts. Um, so let's see what else is coming through here for you, okay, B? I'm getting something here also that may be connected to home or family. So there may be something here. If there's something about health, which is interesting, I normally don't get that. But I'm getting here there's someone in the family with something to do with health, the progress or getting back to amends, or it could be even you. It will be a little slow, but they're gonna get there. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through here for you, B. So you have water, earth, and water. I'm also feeling here a sense of creating a harmony here between emotions and the reality of something. So it's like the reality of something that is very important or something that has been meaningful for quite some time. Okay. And the emotions here connected to it. You have here playful raccoon. Playful raccoon is about courage, it's about problem solving and adventure. It says here reveal any secrets or deceit in your life. There may be, again, the sense of something coming through slowly. This could also be you recovering over having the sense of recovering a situation, circumstance, or event that was a very big revelation or some type of clarity or aha moment that you may be having here. Okay. Hmm. Let's see what else is coming through. Now, turtle energy, again, even though it's water, I'm also feeling here a lot of earth. And raccoon is also earth energy. So there could be here some type of connection with hello, divine timing. Of course, I will add you to the list as soon as I'm done with B's reading. But I'm getting here something very much connected to the sense of like something gaining momentum that is very important on the 3D realm. Okay, it's like there could be here some sense of problem solving as well. You could be learning something or having some sense of like a slow epiphany in regards either to knowledge or to something that you are learning. Now, with Mercury being a retrograde, not only is this a period of reflection, okay? Because when Mercury is in retrograde, that just simply means that Mercury is going against its normal rotation, okay? So that's number one. Because it's going against its normal rotation, it may create a little bit of tension or shifts in areas of communication, travel, forms of expression, knowledge, and electronical or technical electricity, technology, and things of that nature. Now, what usually all, and again, I'm not saying that it always happens, but I'm saying that this is the energy that's out there right now. When Mercury is in retrograde, we tend to think back. Okay. when when Mercury is in retrograde, there's this energy, especially if you are a Leo, a fire sign. Okay. And of course Mercury rules Virgo, and it rules Gemini also, so they could also be feeling the tension. But it usually places us in a position where we start thinking about the past, a past person, a past situation, environment, people, community, place. We could start thinking about, or I should say, reflecting, reevaluating, taking a look at past situations, circumstances, or events in order for us to reconcile within ourselves things that we need to address, things that we need to address for ourselves, not for anyone else, for ourselves, and the amount of kind of like awareness or clarity that we may need in regards to either a person, situation, circumstance, or event. This also tends to be not only us taking a look at things from the past or the recent past, or situations, or people, or environments and things like that, but also people from our past. So again, there is that dynamic here of past thinking, figuring something out, looking at things from a different point of view, or a different perspective. Okay. Retrogrades are usually about reviewing, you know, um, reevaluating, reflecting. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. There may be here, and I'm just going to throw this out there because this is the energy that I'm getting. There could be someone from your past or recent past, okay? This is a raccoon. The raccoon is really just looking forward. It is observing and it's assessing. And it says here, reveal any secret or deceit in your life. So this could be a person who created some type of deceit or a secret that was held. There's something about this person, perhaps, and I'm not saying that they have to be, but they could be in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or in other placements on their astrological natal chart, where this person could be watching. Okay, they could be watching what you're doing, paying attention to your social media, seeing what accomplishments and how things are moving along in regards to your life. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what's coming through. And then up next, of course, we have purified soul. And after purified soul, we have divine timing. You have dragon, supernatural. By the way, divine timing, I don't know if I've already given you a reading here, but I'm gonna check the list, okay? Um, because I already checked the list for the other two people. Dragon or supernatural, it says, you are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny, and rise with dignity here. Okay. So I do feel that you do have the kind of like the intuitive energy, or the kind of like that inner knowing that's guiding you here in regards to whatever this may be. All right. That being said, here, B, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel so that you can continue to participate in these free channel messages. Thank you so much, B, for your love, loyalty, and support, and see you next time. Up next, we have Purified Soul. And then after Purified Soul, we have Divine Timing. Yeah, so that's perfectly fine, Divine Timing. I don't see you here from the last list, so let's place you here. We have Divine Timing. Thank you so much for joining. And who else is here? Okay, so far we have 3. Okay. All right, B. Hopefully this made sense. Okay. So you just wrote, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I found out someone lied to me and having a hard time reconciling it with my mind. Feels like everything was a lie. There you go. There goes that raccoon with that deceptive energy that came out in your reading. Talk about validation confirmation. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, no wonder. Okay, that makes now total sense from my end now also. Remember, I just channel messages, so I don't know the background story of whatever energy is going on here. So thank you so much. It says, yeah, I have a strong intuition, tiny bit psychic. Okay, well there you go. There's that came through in the reading as well. Wow, thank you, B, for your validation confirmations here. And up next, we have Purified Soul. Purified Soul. By the way, intuitive friends, I only have one more slot open. So if you are a new subscriber or a current subscriber, now is the time to jump on. I only have one more open slot for the readings this morning. All right, so Purified Soul, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. Purified Soul, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through. We're focusing on spirit animals, your current spirit animals, plural with an S because there's 3 decks here. Let's see what's coming through for you. And then we're going to take a look at perhaps the potential purpose here these animals have come in. You have Panther that just popped out of the deck, okay? So I'll be taking that. Panther is part of the feline. They're cousins. But I'm also seeing black cat. So there's Black Panther, jaguar, or black cat. That could be an energy that is surrounding you right now. And this panther is in this protective mode. Okay. It's looking at my past or recent past, and it's coming across as like being fierce or protective. So, right now, at this moment in time, there could be some type of turbulent matters, or you may be feeling overwhelmed. You may feel that things are shifting and moving for you. There may be the sense of, again, either feeling overwhelmed or feeling that it's a little bit chaotic here. But how this is coming through, especially with Panther, is talking about the growth that you are going through after or while you are going through some type of rainy season. Now, rain is just symbolic, right? It's saying that this could be a very difficult time for you. There could be some shifts and changes. There could be something having to do with emotions here as well. You do have here the symbol for fire, and Panther is connected to that fire energy. You may be or have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on your astrological natal chart. I do believe here that with this fact that there is fire here and the fact that Mercury is in retrograde in Leo, that there could be something here from the past or recent past that may want something, someone, an energy that may want to return or may try to contact you. Now, remember, Mercury is in retrograde from July 18th all the way through August 11th. So that's quite a long time. There could be here some type of blast from the past, whether this is romantic or whether it's non-romantic. I do feel that there's this energy of protection or creating or strengthening your boundary to ensure that someone doesn't step over, you know, certain boundaries here. Okay. Wisdom is here too. Okay. Hello, Noah Isam. Welcome. Yes, I will be adding you to the list. And my apologies here, Purified Soul, but I need to close the session. So, like that. All right. Wonderful. There we go. All right. So, fire is about this energy of passion, of drive, of motivation, of ambition. Okay. So, there could be this sense Also, I'm getting here fire. Maybe there was here a little bit of tension with someone in the past or recent past. Like I said, there could be this energy of this Mercury in retrograde, someone coming back or wanting to connect with you in some way, shape, or form. I feel that you're going to allow your wisdom and your past experiences, either with that person or that situation in the past or recent past, to help guide you to see what the best pivoting action or direction would be at this moment in time. There's definitely things coming through in regards to being intuitive, um, being able to connect with your higher self. All right, purified soul. Let's see. You could be an empath as well. You don't have to be, but you could be. But I'm getting a lot of intuitive energy here in regards to Panther. Okay. I feel okay, they're having me talk a little bit more about this. You may have a very strong spiritual shield, auric shield, or guides from the ethereal that really protect your energy. So, yes, I'm getting from the 3D standpoint that there is this kind of awareness of a reminder to ensure that you create and sustain and maintain strong, healthy boundaries. But I'm also getting that these boundaries, especially with the fact that I was telling you about intuition, I'm also getting here there's this sense of like you having a strong auric shield or strong protection from the other side. You may have a spirit animal that you may be aware of, or just know that there could be here maybe a spirit animal that you may dream of, or that may come out in a dream, or an animal that you may bump into and see time and time again. But I do feel that there's this fierce protection for you from behind the veil. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through here. It's coming across as that like you have this ability to look at people's eyes and be able to kind of like pick up their energy as well. You know, like the saying, the eyes are the mirror to the soul. That could be symbolic here. That could be just how my guides are showing it to me. But there's something about you being able to see through people, or literally see through someone's soul by just looking, in their eyes. Maybe something very unique here about your ability to see. So that could be very much connected to clairvoyancy, um, or be able to sense, which is clairsentience. All right, purified soul, let's see what else is coming through for you. Spirit animal here, purifying frog. Okay, purifying frog. You are right now at this moment in time. Well, the reason why the frog is here, interesting. You have this energy of earth, of fire and water. So fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, water, um, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Purifying frog says, let go of the past, accept new beginnings, and find the path to a new start. Okay. I do feel that this rain that I was talking about a little earlier may be tears as you are releasing or letting go of either a person, situation, circumstance, event, or an environment that has been difficult to move away from or gain some sense of acceptance. Like this has ended, the time has come. Um, so that's the energy that I'm getting here. So the rain could be symbolic here for tears, okay? Tears being shed. And the tears that are being shed, whether that is recently, whether that is currently, or whether that may be the energy that you may be in throughout this Mercury in retrograde, which lasts until August 11th. However, sometimes that energy still lingers for about a week or two after August 11th. But what I'm getting here in regards to that energy is that that's very important. Don't hold back from releasing the emotional, you know, pent up energy that you may have in your soul. And that's because the crying, the being able, it's like a purging, is how I'm getting this. Interesting because it says purifying, but I'm getting purging. So there's this sense of you purging these energies that no longer serve you. And remember, Mercury is in retrograde, and that may create this tension of you reevaluating, reviewing, taking a look back at things that may have happened, people, lessons, situations. And this is really about that time of reflection. So as you're reflecting, because the purpose of reflecting is to find out what lesson you need to remind yourself of, like what lesson did you learn, and also here to release. Okay, to release whatever it is that you've been feeling, that you've been holding on to. Okay. So, purifying frog says rebirth, cleansing, and realization. So, through this Mercury retrograde here for you, there may be here some type of clarification, cleansing, rebirth, some type of revelation, or I'm sorry, revitalization. So, as you're going through the emotional release of whatever this may have been from the past or recent past, you're also letting go of things that no longer serve you. And as you're letting things go and as you're purging and purifying, you are now allowing and aligning with this brand new start. Okay. Now, during Mercury in retrograde is not a good idea to start a new project. That's something that should be kind of implemented once Mercury goes direct. However, if there are unclosed chapters, there are chapters that need closure, now is the time to go back to whatever those experiences may have been and energetically forgive, forget, release, surrender, free yourself, and start, or I should say, continue this purification and this purging so that when Mercury is direct, you have the ability to, like it says here, find a new path, pivot into a new path. Okay. And that purging and purifying is important because then you're not taking with you those emotional chains. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through. Up next, we have divine timing. So, divine timing, if you are here. All right, we have Fox. Fox is about being clever. Okay, there could have been here a situation, circumstance, or event that a person may have thought that they were very clever. They camouflage. There's a sense of masquerade here. All right. So there could have been something, either an experience, a person, an environment, or a situation where someone thought that they were going to get away with something here. May have caused a lot of hurt, pain, and sorrow. And, you know, again, even though that may have been the case here, this is coming through as, not to worry about that as much as for you to really gain the clarity and the illumination about the lesson that you learned through that experience or person in the past or recent past. You have here Fox and clever, and it says, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Okay. That being said, Purified soul, I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they've given you some sense of validation, confirmation. And as I always say, there could be things here that may not make sense now, but may make sense a little later as this Mercury in retrograde continues all the way through August 11th. But as I said, there always could be a week or two that the energies may still be felt. Okay. All right, up next we have divine timing, and then after divine timing, we have um, Noah. Okay, Noah Assam. Okay, so right now we're going to be focusing on our next intuitive friend, and that's divine timing. But for those of you who were unable to add yourselves to the list, because this one is a short one, I wanted to do a really quick and short one. Oh, wow, purified soul. Divine timing, you have the tranquil sloth here that just came out for you. Wow, purified soul. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, thank you so much, Purified Soul World. Thanks for the message. The message was on point. All right. Thank you so much for the validation confirmation. For those of you who have not been able to get yourself on the list right now, no worries. This is the only thing that you need to do. Number one, subscribe to the channel. Number two, turn on your notification bell. And number three, turn on all notification alerts. That's going to let you know when I am starting or doing a live reading, and that's going to give you an opportunity to get on the chat list. I do first come first serve. Usually in the morning time, I don't take a lot of subscribers or new subscribers. Usually at night or the evening, I come back on and I do a broader, kind of longer list. Okay. But let's talk here with divine timing, because divine timing, you have the tranquil sloth that came out on its own as a pop out. And you have here tranquility, tolerance, diplomacy. It says, proud and noble guardian, grant me the power to rise up and shine. You may be going through a period right now where there is a sense of calm. There's a sense of either there is a sense of calm or there's a lot going on and you're just trying to remain calm. Okay. So this could go either way. But tranquil sloth is really kind of in a way allowing yourself to recalibrate through whatever it is that may be happening very quickly or chaotically, or something may be happening here fast paced. There could be lots going on. There could be a lot of shifts and a lot of changes, especially with Uranus in Gemini, which, if we take a look, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury also rules Virgo. So there may be here some type of energy there in regards to shifts, movements, destroying the old in order to make way for the new. Okay, that's what the planet Uranus's energy is all about. So there may be lots of things going on behind the scenes or energetically, and this is talking about that there's a sense for you to kind of, in a way, connect with your inner Zen. Okay. Now, I feel here that there's this energy that's going to emerge here once Mercury goes direct, which may be a little bit after August 11th, because as I always mention, even though August 11th is the end of the retrograde, there still could be residual energies that are kind of still calibrating. Okay. So there may be something here about you rising from the ashes after this Mercury retrograde ends and Mercury goes direct. Okay. There is this sense of you trying to be very diplomatic at this point. There could be this energy of you just being more tolerant or really leaning into your patience, trying to take it slow, not allowing yourself to be rattled. Now, I do want to mention, like I said, Mercury is in retrograde, so be on the lookout for possible misunderstandings with others. The possibility here for like breakdowns of communication, glitches, travel delays. Okay. Um, but I feel that you have this inner balance. There's this, it's interesting because I'm getting Libra energy, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where you know how to kind of keep calm, cool, and collective, and how to maintain something on course. Okay. That being said, let's see what else is coming through for you here, divine timing. Nice and slow and easy is gonna win this race here, because remember this retrograde is gonna be here for a little over a month. You do have here golden egg. Interesting. The golden egg. Well, number one, animals that lay eggs, air animals. Okay. Which, remember that I was just talking about Libra energy. Libra is an air sign, but also some reptiles. Okay. So there's this energy here about you really focusing right now on the security of either an environment, a situation, a circumstance, or something connected here to a group of people. But your security is very important to you. So making sure that something is stable and secure in order for you to be able to one or two things. Um, Feel that this golden egg that you're about to encounter, lay, however this may be, is out of harm's way. So that's number one. There could be here some sense of you strengthening or strengthening your boundaries, um, because there's something here that you want to protect. Now, you may be protecting an idea that is very important, like something that could be lucrative. Um, it could be a project, and there's a sense of you putting a safety net around that. This could also be your heart, because the golden egg in this deck is very much connected to the heart and its vulnerabilities. So there's a sense here of you ensuring that right now at this moment in time, as you are leaning into this tranquil inner zen, that you're doing it, or that you're moving in that direction, because there is a sense of you understanding the vulnerabilities that are involved, understanding your inner self or your soul self. You may be landing a new opportunity that may take time. So I don't feel this is something that's going to happen right away, because an egg doesn't just hatch overnight. But I do feel that with the sense of patience, tolerance, diplomacy, with this kind of like you gaining control, or at least allowing yourself to go with the flow of whatever may be going on, you're eventually going to gain something of value here. Okay. Now, like I said, golden egg is very much connected to the heart chakra. So there may be this sense of you taking it easy. Number one, not because things are on the exterior easy, but more you regaining your inner balance, because that Mercury retrograde is about that review. It's about that recalibration. It's about reevaluating things and trying to learn a very big lesson from it, so that you could put it into action once Mercury goes direct. Okay, so this golden egg could be an opportunity. It could be a person. It could be a situation that's going to work out for you in the long haul. It may not look like that right now. By the way, you hold on. By the way, Mercury is not the only planet that's going on retrograde. We have Saturn, Neptune. I think it's Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto that are also in retrograde. So there's a lot of planetary shifts happening right now. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through. By you just kind of keeping calm, cool, collected, something's going to work out for you. You have here eagle. Eagle is a mastery, the mastery of something. Your ability to look at something from an aerial view and be able to pick out the most important things, or the most important people, or the most important opportunities, or things that are going to be more beneficial for you. Okay. Because eagles just don't swoop anything. They don't. They're very tactful. They are focused. They assess. They take an aerial view. So there may be this type of energy that while you are on this kind of like internally trying to fine tune your internal compass, you may be doing it so with an eagle eye. Okay. See the gift of keen sight. Okay. You may also be leaving something from behind. Remember that I talked about that golden edge, the golden egg. And I said at the top of the reading that animals that fly or have feathers tend to lay eggs, as well as some reptiles, right? So there's this energy here of you really keeping an eye on something, you being able to really focus on something, and you're taking your time because you feel like something may be either worth it or you don't want to rush it. Especially, you don't want to begin something brand new during Mercury retrograde, but you do have it in kind of, you have it lock and loaded. You're really eyeing that opportunity, that situation, circumstance, event, person, okay, or environment. So you kind of like lock and load, but you're just okay, you're waiting for things to align and to recalibrate here. Okay, I feel before making a move. That being said, Eagle Mastery says you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past. Again, like literally, this is exactly what I just said. Just going to bring it close because this validation confirmation. Um, so there you go. It's talking about, it says, let go of the past and soar. Remember that I made a comment earlier of the phoenix rising. Okay. So there may be this sense of you rising up like the phoenix while you are in this kind of figuring something out. Okay. It says you are guided by the wings of spirit, and your wisdom inspires the world. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful messages. So there you go. I do feel that, you know, you finding a safe space or creating a sense of sanctuary within your home or within your space, and connecting here with that is going to allow you that kind of quiet internal peace, internal zen that you may be working towards. And that you have the strength to leave behind and to just accept may bring an opportunity here for you in the near future. That's going to be a golden opportunity for you. Whether this golden opportunity is you finally releasing yourself, leaving behind emotionally and energetically and mentally detaching, just like this eagle is moving away from the past, and you're really focusing on your target or on your goal. Divine timing, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and please continue to subscribe to the channel so that you can take part in future readings. Don't forget here, Divine Timing, if you can share my YouTube channel with 3 of your closest friends today, people that you feel may benefit from the content on my channel, as well as these these live streams. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to be putting this back, and as soon as I put these back, I'm going to start with Noah, but I do want to take a look at what messages are in the chat, because as you guys know that while I am channeling, I do not look at my phone. All right, let's see what's coming through here. You wrote, let's see, purified soul. You wrote there a lot going on. Right. Oh, there's a lot going on right now. I'm doing through so many oh, you're going through so many changes, a lot of healing. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense here. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Mm, I just started therapy to help me get back to get through. Okay. All right. From my past that's holding me back. Yeah, I do feel that you're gonna release that. It's gonna take time though. Because remember the golden egg, I told you that has a lot to do with your heart's vulnerability. So the more that you're able to open up and the more that you're able to have that grace and that patience with yourself, the more you're going to be able to be ready to start anew at a later date. Okay? Like someone has an evil eye on me, or do I have one? It says yes, I just started therapy, put me through a lot. This resonates so much with everything I'm dealing with right now. Did you see my No, what did I see what? Oh, okay, now I'm seeing it now. When I'm doing the reading, I don't see it. Says you said sorry, I can't type. All right, no, yeah, no. First of all, no, I don't look at. Oh, with the evil eye. I feel that, listen, this is what I feel. This is my, especially with the fact that you have hawk, because you had the hawk. Okay. The hawk is a sign of strength. So I mostly believe that you create the energy. Okay. You create whatever energy. You strengthening your boundaries, you creating a sense of really digging deep in your solar plex energy. Okay. Because remember, you had that golden egg. Tap into that solar plex energy and be able to radiate. I feel that you have the power to push anything aside. So even if there could be someone out there, thinking or wishing or whatever, you have greater power in regards to your reality and your energy field to ensure that anything about anybody's intention that may be coming your way, that your intention is higher, stronger, and more powerful than anything that could come your way. So I do believe in the power of the mind. I do believe in the power of being able to shift those things. Because what happens is when we continue to have this outlook of someone doing something to us, someone harming us, an evil eye coming to us, someone casting a spell on us, it place it places us in a fear mindset. It places us in a energy of being the victim or the martyr, being the person that's receiving something from somewhere else or from somewhere else, and that something or someone else is more powerful than we are. So there's a lot of, like, you know self-sabotaging script that's involved with that type of thinking or that type of philosophy, right? Now, do I believe that there is this energy of high vibrational and low vibrational? 100%. Everything has polar opposites. But here's the thing: what energy are you resonating in? What energy are you showing the universe that you're in? Because if you are focusing on you being that eagle, then you are in the position of power, right? And if you are in a position of power, then your whole entire outlook on everything on the outside is going to be very different than placing yourself in this self sabotaging script. Okay. So, with the fact that you have that, and remember that I also said at the top of your reading, I said I was seeing here energetically the Phoenix rising. So I feel that you are learning to get yourself out of that mindset and getting yourself into a position of more of power. All right, divine timing. Hopefully that has helped you. Okay. Up next we have Noah. Noah, if you are here, come on down. It's time for me to do your reading. And for those of you who may have missed a reading because I closed the session, no worries. I will be back later on. Okay. So all you need to do is remain subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts so that you can take part in the reading uh, later this evening or this afternoon. All right, intuitive friends, last but not least, we have Noah. Noah, if you are here, come on down. I am ready for your reading. In the meantime, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right. I don't know if Noah's here. Let me just refresh. Let me refresh. Yeah. All right, Noah. I don't think Noah is here. Noah, if you missed me this time around, no worries. Just continue subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and that's for everyone. I will be back. Oh, there you are. You almost missed your reading there. All right, Noah, let's see what's coming through for you, okay? Let's see. Interesting. This just completely flipped over. Okay, let's take a look here, Noah. What's coming through for you? Please, Noah, just remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So let's see what's coming through for you. I was feeling like I was going to get a pop out here. A pop out card. Yep, there we go. I was like, I'm feeling like I'm going to get a pop. Ooh, both. I want to focus on both for you. I've only been taking one, but two came out of the deck. So let's take a look here, Noah. Wow, lots is coming through here. Number one, we have crocodile. Okay. Focusing on water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Lots of water here, may be very much connected to emotive energy, things having to do with emotions. Okay. I do feel that right now at this moment in time, there's some, by the way, both of these cards, this one is just showing the eye. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But both these cards give well, this one is obviously looking at the past or recent past because it's looking at my left. But even this one is like looking, kind of pivoting here towards the left. So I do feel that there is this energy. Now, remember, Mercury is in retrograde. So a lot of things that have to do with the past, people in the past, circumstances, events, environments, people, person from past or recent past. There could be this very big collective energy of people thinking about an ex, thinking about a past situation, figuring something out from the past, tying up loose ends. So what's coming through with this sense of crocodile is with this crocodile or spirit animal of the crocodile, it's coming across as right now at this moment in time, you could be looking at something, observing something, reflecting upon something. There's this connection here of you gathering some type of awareness, some type of, it could be, information, it could be assessing, it could be you just strategizing or being more precise here on how you're going to do something. But in order to figure out how you're going to strike or how you're going to move towards something or past something, there's this energy here of you being very sure and having a very close eye on the target. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. Now, whatever this is that you may be eyeing may be very much connected to the past or recent past. Whether this is planning your next move and taking a look at the lay of the land. Okay, so before you do something, pivot something, say something, make a decision on something, figure out what your next move is going to be. It's coming across as there's a sense of you waiting for either the right time or waiting to continue to assess the right information, people, environment, or lesson before you pivot or make a decision or move in a specific direction. Crocodile, remember, crocodiles are very quiet. They thrive on having to wait and wait for the right precise time. So there's something here about timing for you, and there's very much something connected here to past or recent past. Okay. Now, dragon energy is focuses on the is it sacral or solar plex? Yeah, the solar plex chakra. Ego, balance your true self. There may be something here connected to ego or pride, or whether that be you or someone else who is egotistical and prideful in the past or recent past. And there's something here about you assessing either that person's behavior or those group of people, the people's behavior, person's behavior, or you just kind of keeping an eye on something. I do feel that there is a sense of you, in a way creating some type of harmony or some type of balance between your ego and your ego or pride, and between how you should move towards something. It's like logically you may be thinking one thing, and logically it may be very different than what you may be feeling intuitively. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. Both of them are reptiles, so you have dragon also. Now dragon are known for their sense of strength, so I do feel here that there could at times be a little bit of a lack of confidence or a lack of willpower here, or you having the kind of like not being able to stand in your power as strong or as securely as you should, especially here with this dragon energy. All right, last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you, Noah. All right, let's see what's coming through. And you have here spiritual moth. Wow, you're going through some sense of awakening. You're realizing something here, especially during this Mercury retrograde, which is going to last until August 11th. But always remember that we still have that even after August 11th, there may be a week or so where things are still recalibrating. So, right now, you may be going through a spiritual journey or a spiritual transition or a healing process. Spiritual moth says spirituality, psychic ability, and passion. It says having mystical and surreal experiences, allowing your magic to create in life, and true self begins to emerge. Okay. So, again, there could be this awakening that you may be going through. And it's interesting because I'm getting this kind of like judgment card in tarot. That's what I'm seeing clairvoyantly. The judgment card in tarot, which is about re-evaluation, it's about renewal, it's about considering or reconsidering, taking a second look at something that was very important in the past or recent past, or maybe currently right now, and kind of having either a change of heart, a change of mind. There's a sense here of epiphany here with the spiritual moth. Okay. But yeah, this is a very, very beautiful message here for you. Now, spiritual moth says passion, and passion is very much connected to the sacral chakra. So there may be something here connected with the sacral and solar plex chakra here for you, where you may need to work on those two energetic frequencies of the body or body centers here. All right, let's take a look at the last and final card here for you. And let's see what we have. So we have the puffin partnership. Okay, let's see what this says. It says accept yourself and your colorful personality. It says feel confident about being you. Remember that I was talking about that sense of confidence a little while ago. It says let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help if you feel that you need it, and teamwork will give you the best results. Noah, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel so that you can take a look always at the content that's being uploaded on the playlist, but also be able to take an opportunity and connect here on the lives, okay, and participate. That being said, thank you so much, Noah Assam. I hope this message has made some sense. And I'll see you all later on this evening or this night. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye, intuitive friends.